So here is the onboarding process for what I recommend you do and what I'll be doing all 2023 long. All right. Number one, when someone joins, I want to help them create mental and emotional barriers to exit. I'm going to say that two more times. Number one, I want to help them create mental and emotional barriers to exit. What does that mean? It means I'm going to help them create a strong why. I want them to write their why down on paper, and we're going to talk about their why every day for a while. We're going to talk about their reasons why you want to do this business. Because if you tell me, man, look, I got to get my mama a house, I can just tell y'all I got my mama a house and I couldn't be prouder. I didn't have to go. I thought it was going to be the NBA, the NFL. I thought that's how I was going to get my mama a house. I was wrong. It was the HBN. Okay. I just visited my parents in Louisiana this couple of days ago, and I've never seen my mother happier. She's so happy I could cry just seeing how happy she was. Thank you, HBN. Thank you, HBN. You just thank you, appreciate it, right? I couldn't quit. My why was too big. That's done. I'm moving into the next phase of my life. My parents' cars are paid off. They don't have a bill to speak of, and they get to just enjoy the life of leisure. They need something, they know who to call, and it ain't Ghostbusters. I have a strong mental and emotional barrier to exit. I can't quit. I can't give up. I can't stop. I don't have time to be down on myself. Ladies and gentlemen, I don't know what your mental and emotional barriers to exit are, but you really got to get it dialed in with you and your new rep. You need a list of 20 reasons why. I talk about it all the time. Okay. It doesn't have to be a why that make you cry. It need to be a why that the thought of you not fulfilling it during the lifetime of the beneficiary, the thought of that would bring you to your knees. If my mother had passed away before I got her in the home that she wanted, that would make me cry. It's not about me. Okay. Now that job is now, when I first started networking, it was about me. My why used to be I need to make $5,000 a month. Then it was I need a new car. Then it was I want to go to Hawaii. Your why is going to evolve. That's why we say write down 20 of them. Okay. But you got to help your new rep do that. Create a mental and emotional barrier to exit. And that's the problem with this industry. It's too cheap to start. $25, they can quit tomorrow and not even notice that $25 missing. But if they had started a business like a restaurant and spent $400,000 in franchise fees, they would be very, very hesitant to quit because it's a big barrier to exit. All right. So that's number one. What I want to do in the onboarding process is create strong mental and emotional barriers to exit. Number two, I want to make sure that the industry is validated for that individual. I want to make sure that they've seen the videos, Brilliant Compensation by Tim Sales and Perfect Business by Robert Kiyosaki. Maybe I want to make sure that they've read the book Rich Dad, Poor Dad as a homework assignment. And if they haven't read that book or watched them videos, they about to disqualify themselves because they're showing me that they don't have a desire to learn and that they don't want to do things different. They don't want to change. And they don't want to validate the industry and believe in it. So I want to make sure that the industry is validated because people who are talented, but who think that this industry is a scheme on a subconscious level, they don't win. All right. They'll never talk to enough people because they still think that we're doing something to people. We're not. We're doing something for people. All right. Number three, in the onboarding process, after I've identified the strong reasons why, after I've made sure that the industry is validated, number three, that's when I want them to sign up to get started and become their own first customer and buy some HBM product. 25 CV worth to start is fine. You can use a gift card and do 50 CV. Okay, that's fine too. All right. And set them up on auto ship. Okay. If you don't have auto ship, you will not be paid on autopilot. I can tell you that. If you do not have an auto ship, you will not be paid on autopilot. You cannot automate your business and separate yourself from the generation of income without auto ship. Auto ship is critical. We have our phone bill on auto ship, our utilities, some of us our car notes, all the type of stuff y'all have on auto, Netflix, auto this, auto that. Right. Back when I used to rent a house, I used to have renter's insurance. That was on autopilot back when I used to rent. Okay. Just know getting signed up is step three, and you need to be on auto ship as part of that process. Auto ship is just as, if not more important, as the first order. Because if I sign up Rick and Rick says, all right, man, I'm not gonna get my first order, but I'm gonna stop set my auto ship for the 5th of every month. Sound good to me? His first purchase will just happen to be an auto ship. And then next month. But make sure they understand what auto ship is and why it's so valuable, especially with the MRP points. Number 4, they have to learn. This is when we start learning. Okay. And here's a quick daily routine for learning that I'll recommend for anybody I sponsor, not because I couldn't custom make a unique one for every person, but ladies and gentlemen, we ain't talking about $25,000. We talking about 25 CV plus tax and shipping. I'm not about to make no custom deal for you. About to get this standard boilerplate new member orientation. And number 4 is learn. And here's your daily routine of learning. You can read 10 pages of a book or listen to 10 pages of an audio book. The book must be about personal development or network marketing skills, period. Okay? It must be about personal development or acquiring some type of mindset or skill set. And you can read 10 pages a day or listen to 10 minutes a day. That is every day. Number 2 on their daily routine of how to learn, you need to be watching 10 minutes of YouTube videos. Okay, the One Team, One Dream channel has some incredible YouTube videos about HBN. I know my YouTube channel has incredible videos about HBN. You need to be watching 10 minutes. Sometimes you just need a good motivational video. Sometimes you don't want to get up and build your business. You need to go to YouTube and watch a 10 minutes worth of 2 or 3 motivational videos to get you motivated, okay? But that's the next thing that I would do. The third thing I would do for learning on a daily basis as a new rep, I would be in the back office clicking on 3 links a day. All right. I've said that every single day. If you click on 3 links a day, ladies and gentlemen, I assure you, if you get that duplicating in your team, you're going to eliminate 80% of the questions that ever come to you, because people learn so much by just goofing off in the back office, just new boot goofing, just in the back office. They just goofing around the back office, clicking on links. How do you think we all learned? Be clicking on links and just seeing stuff. I'm like, hey, you saw this? Oh, dang, that's what that means. 3 links a day will do it for you. Okay. The last thing I would do on a daily basis to learn is ETC. That stands for events, training, and calls. If there's a call, I'm going to be on it. If there's a Zoom, I'm going to be on it. If there's an event, I'm going to be on it. Ladies and gentlemen, that is what you got to tell your new team member to do, because if they don't do that and they fail to get their 2 people and build a successful business, you got to be able to look back and go, didn't I tell you that you had to have work ethic? Didn't I tell you you would have to make some sacrifices and be willing to change? Didn't I tell you you would have to attend events, training, and calls? Now, Jeff, you ain't attended nothing. You can't be upset about the results you didn't get with the work you didn't do. Boy, Jeff, I'm sure glad I sponsored 5 people instead of 2, because I thought you was one of my 2, but it's not you. It's actually Diane. Diane, let's go to work. Okay, that's the learning process. 10 pages of a book or 10 minutes of an audio book, 10 minutes worth of videos, 3 links a day, and any applicable events, training, and calls. Number 5, okay? Number 5, they need to get their hot market launch. That I call that on-the-job training. This is typically not where your 2 members will come from. Your 2 left and right members, they won't. But your hot market is where you can make some money up front. You can probably break even, which is very important. But you can get that first sale, maybe the first, second, third, fourth, fifth sale. You can get those sales, and it's very important because you need a subconscious belief in yourself. And when you get those sales, you're going to see the money pop up in the back office. You're going to see a subconscious belief now that the money is what it is, and the company pays out like you say it's going to pay out. So that's number 5. Get your first outside customer, and I recommend doing that in your hot market. We just certified everybody who was at the event to become a hot market trainer at the last event in Orlando. And anybody who is not certified hot market yet, we'll have the coaches there, and we'll be certifying people again in Denver the 3rd week in July. Number 6, put a big star by it. This is when you get your 2 reps. Okay, this is when you get your 2 reps. All right, and let me know why. Let me know. Put in the chat if y'all are getting value from this call. Let me know if this call is even making sense to you. The fact that me and Coach Mark and stuff want to get it together. Y'all getting value from this? Okay. Now, I really need y'all to push this in 2023. Everybody's going to be fine, okay? Lock arms and push this. Y'all all going to be fine. Just you will. We've done it already. This is not no test. This is proven to work, okay? So number 6, this is where you get your 2 people. This is where you implement the stuff that you learned in those resources I told you. This is when you sponsor 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 people, and you go through that list of 11 traits that we just went through. Exactly. Akua said it best. Get two like you. That's what the whole Freedom Project is about. You're only two friends away from freedom, and they're two people like you. You like the gym? Find two people who work out. You like sci-fi movies and Marvel films or Game of Thrones? Fine. You like spending every Sunday and Wednesday at church? Go for it. It's up to you. Get two like you. Akua said it best. Okay, you like to cook? Guess what? Find you some people who like to eat or some people who like to cook, but make sure they have these 11 traits. Okay, make sure they have, and in order for them to have the traits, you want to attract people that have the traits. You need to have the 11 traits. Get two like you. Thank you, Miss Osset. Okay, but that's number 6. Get two like you. All right, get two like you. That's the best way I can put it. She said it better than anybody's ever said it. Not just get two like you, because they definitely got to be ready to open up their network to you so y'all can kind of get motivated and get that rolling. Okay, it's number 6 is where the rubber hits the road. Again, I'm gonna say it again. You may have to talk to 40 people to sponsor 15 to get 2 that are like you, but they'll never quit. As long as you don't quit, they won't quit. All right. If you quit, they might not quit anyway. All right. That's number 6. Number 7. All right. Charlotte Whitaker talked about this on her Zoom, and I talk about this all the time. Ladies and gentlemen, the lost secret of network marketing is number 7. You got to teach people to teach people to teach people. This is so important. Okay, but here's the thing. You don't have to teach them nothing that you don't know. Look what you did already. You created mental and emotional barriers to exit. Teach them what you did. You watch some videos and you believe in the industry as a result of using the products and that type of stuff. Teach them what you did. You signed up and navigated the back office to set up your auto ship. Teach them to do it. You reading 10 pages of a book and clicking on 3 links a day. Tell them what you did. You want to Zoom tonight on Sunday night? Tell them what you did. You went and worked your hot market and got a customer or 2 from your close friends and family to support your business. Tell them what you did. You went and got 2 people because you got them. Tell them what you did and how you did it. Teach people to teach people to teach people. And last but not least, ladies and gentlemen, number 8, as we bring the call to a close, number 8, be here 18 months from now. It won't work if you're not here to work it. It won't work if you disengage too soon. Okay, it won't work if you join, but then before your person gets there too, you stop working. Well, I got my 2, I'm out of here. No, you got to pour into them until they get there too. Now you're working with like 6 people. You're working with your 2 plus their 2, and you're working with 6 people. And until those extra 4 people get there too, you can't take a break, because you can't just teach people. You have to teach people to teach people to teach people, but you got to stick around and work with them long enough to have enough people to teach. Okay, that's how it works. All right. So let me give you the quick launch. How are we going to do this? If you already joined and you want to do this, I recommend you work your hot market. If you have not worked your hot market, that's a problem. If you have not worked your hot market yet, get with somebody who is in Orlando. They can teach you how to access your hot market and get your first 1 or 2 orders. If they got a little pin they receive that they pinning ceremony, they know what they're doing. You got to get with your hot market to get that product into the marketplace first. And then next up, what I recommend when launching this type of business is I recommend you do 50 exposures your first week, 50 business exposures. Okay, 50 business exposure. Ask 50 people to take a look at the business side of HBN. Okay, you can just share this recording with them if you want. Tell them it's long, but it's a lot of information. It's up to you. You can get them on a Zoom, get them on a webinar. It doesn't matter. But you need to expose the business to 50 people your first week. And that's how you know you've officially relaunched your business. Okay. If you don't have 50, listen, you might have to, right now, you might be like, well, I don't know 50 people. Listen, you might need to go through those resources for the whole month of April, them 10 books, and go the whole month of April and do a lot of learning. And then maybe in May, you'll be ready to do 50 exposures the first week of May. But until you've done 50 exposures, that's a lot of work in a very compressed amount of time. You haven't really launched or relaunched your business, okay? After you do 50 exposures, I recommend you do a business announcement text. This is the 3rd step in launching your Freedom Project, okay? The U+2 Freedom Project, okay? The 3rd step is a business announcement text. So this is after your hot market, after you've done 50 business exposures, you go through everyone in your cell phone, okay? And you send them a text that sounds something like, hey, Jeff, this is Will. please do me a favor and share this link with anybody you know who wants to make money. Or, hey, Jeff, this is Will. Please share this link with anybody you know who want to lose weight and keep it off. And you send them like a slimmer link, okay? Or you can say, hey, Alice, this is Will. Please do me a favor. Please share this link with anybody you know who drinks coffee, coffee every day or something like that. But send them that. All right. A business announcement text is not you asking them to buy anything. I didn't ask Jeff to buy anything. I didn't even ask Jeff to join my team. All I said was, Jeff, please do me a favor. Can you share this link with anybody you know who really loves coffee? Okay, things like that. Jeff, can you send this link to anybody you know who loves making money, who keeps their options open when it comes to making money? It doesn't matter, but send the text out. And if you're curious about whether or not your business announcement text sounds solid, message me on Facebook Messenger, send me it, and I'll tweak it or send it back to you. Or I'll say, this one's good to go. Send that to everybody on your cell phone. Okay. The fourth step in launching this particular U+2 Freedom Project, after you've done those first 3 steps, okay, you go to 2 exposures a day. You expose 2 people a day, 1 to the business and 1 to the product, and that will give you some great balance. Expose 1 person a day to the business and 1 person a day to the product 5 days a week, and that will give you a great maintenance dose of activity in your business. So your hot market, that'll take you a day. 50 exposures will take you a week. Okay, the business announcement text will take you a day. It's just a copy paste text message. 2 exposures a day, 5 days a week. That's you building your business for the rest of your career, because new blood is the lifeblood of your network marketing business. And then a 5th thing would be plug into any events, training, and calls. We have calls daily, we have calls weekly, and we have a meeting coming up the 3rd weekend of July. And that's how you launch this project properly. But put a big star by hot market and put a big star by 50 exposures. Most of you, if you take the skills you learned in the books and the trainings and expose the business to 50 people and use your plugged-in support team for 3-way calls if you need them, you'll find your 2 relatively soon. All right. And so that's how I plan on relaunching this business as of tomorrow. I politely recommend you do the same thing. All right. And remember, if you're not taking this type of action, it's because you're not committed. You're not committed. Okay. And if you're not committed, it's simply because your belief isn't strong enough yet. It's not a defect with you. Remember this as we close this call. If you're not taking the action, it's not because you're not talented. It's not because you don't want it. It's not because you don't want the money. It's not because you don't love the product. It's because you're not committed. I'm committed to this 2x2. I'm committed to the U+2 Freedom Project. I am committed. Why? And I'm going to take the action. Why? Because I'm committed. But Will, why are you committed? Because I have belief. You see, your commitment is directly tied to your belief. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you, Didi. I'm glad it brought clarity to you. Thank you, Shauna. Thank you, Coach. Coach says game over. Coach Sonic says we have something amazing here with HBN. Let's do it for your last name. I plan on it. Coach Marcus Jones says, got to take consistent, massive action. Okay, Seymour working his hot market daily, and Ralph got the right idea. Ralph said, I just need 2 people like Charlotte. Boy, you ain't never lying. You ain't never lying. Okay, that's the hashtag we're going to run with. We got a bunch of great hashtags. I would use them all, but I'm committed. That's going to be one of them, okay? Please understand that. Ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you right now why you're working on your belief. Use these products, please. Use these products, okay? Get your first customer or 2. That's going to build your belief. Get your first HBN commission. Get that $5 or $10, $20 commission. Get that $100. And you talk people going 100K or 50K. Look, just go $5. Get your first commission so you really have that belief. Watch those videos. Read the books. That's going to build your belief.